had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
convicts. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Shows well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
Fox 2.
Jackpot. The tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Evading missiles. In position behind bandit. Bear 15 whacks the target.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
I'm hit! I'm going down! Target's good, but he's still kicking. There's fire! Evading! Attack missed! Enemy has a lock!
Hit on target, confirmed.
I took some damage! Look at that oil just burn up the sea! Missile fired!
An Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Kill on target, confirmed.
Attack missed! Enemy on your tail! Watch out! I need to get away! Breaking! Can't put the fire out! Get back! The things are too strong! Enemy has a lock! One bandit back! Let's roll in its way! Evade!
Trigger, look sharp.
What's your six? Shake him off! We don't have enough anti-air weapons! The enemy's got free reign! Lock on.
Tabloid, missile, move it.
2 minutes remaining. Missile away.
Enemy has a lock on me. Another one's dropped. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought it was one of you was doing this. Just being stuck in the field, right?
Spare 15 is out of commission.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Shows well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! tanker's full of oil. Get the ships out of here before they blow them up. Fire. Another one's popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe.
This beast's being stuck at the penal base.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Don't have time to worry about that. Just go.
Suck on that!
You're mine. Fox 2, Fox 2. Attack stripped the target. Bandit's still active.
In gun range. Spare 15 target destroyed. Locked. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Fire, you're just quietly walking away. You're the only sane one here.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the whole Here Then Now act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Yeah, that's the stuff for you. Go away, Florida.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Look at that oil. Burn up the sea.
The enemy has escaped.
Bandit on your rear.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Damn it, this is fire. Fox 2.
Trigger eliminated target.
Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile coming, I can't evade it. Trigger, look sharp.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Turn and burn.
Missile.
Missile headed for you.
Missile.
Locked on target.
Missile.
Target hit.
With first to attack, I can sink them all day.
Their target is just fish food now.
The enemy's got free.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Combat, bandit behind you.
Spare 15 target destroyed.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, SAM sight down.
Missile.
There's a lock on Trigger's burn.
Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2.
30 seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
These people are trapped inside.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Missile.
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. And shouting that and throwing a rock, so it got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Clear 15. Hostile in the lock.
Look alive!
Missile.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm in Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure the routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
Missile.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
You sure you can trust across that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Caution. Pull up.
Got one on radar. Moving. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Caution. Pull
You
up.
don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Spare 15, launching missile.
Caution. Pull up.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Caution.
Column of smoke. Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all. Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
Ammunition 0.
I'm sticking around.
Missile.
You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Better chance of living with him.
Huh? What was that explosion?
Missile.
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
Just the bandits off.
Spare 15, launching
Just
missile.
like regular clouds. You can lose your lock in there.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again?
Missile. Missile.
Who's burning?
Missile.
No jet fuel.
Missile.
No, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
Missile.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Count for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Missile.
He's too quick.
Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you. Five minutes remaining.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Searching on H115.
Enemy in gun range.
Pull up.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Top them all.
Missile.
Nice kill, Trigger.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke.
Missile.
But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Missile.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Caution. Pull up.
Ground out. I got no vision.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
I ain't losing to no drone.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, behind you! Behind you!
We're gonna lose the damn robot.
Missile.
3 minutes remaining.
Spell warning.
In gun range.
UAV down. Was that Trigger?
All right, we might just get out of this alive.
Don't tell me you're taking out drones for your squadron now, are you? They're not your friends. They're convicts, just like you. Just worry about saving your own skin. You listening, Trigger? Target the tankers. The other idiots have their hands full with the drones.
Missile.
We
Missile.
can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Missile. Missile.
Missile, evading!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Missile. Missile.
It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Evolution territory. Time's running out. Find them.
Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Missile.
Break! Break!
Missile.
Target on radar.
Missile.
Spotted one. On my way.
Understood.
Caution. Pull up.
HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.